Hey Pat, it's Midnight Designer, and we are back playing 7 days today. And in our last episode, we had a special guest appearance by Joe the Pirate and a number of zombies. I don't know if I did this off camera or with y'all, but I added this like hay bale drop so that we could quickly move from one level to the next, at least in a downwardly direction, with some expedience, on the off chance that we might be engaging to enemy in glorious combat, which could happen. So anyway, having been on our adventure, I think it is time for us to homebody it up a bit and kind of clean up the joint, because it's messy. So I thought we could repair our base, maybe upgrade our security. So let's see here. First thing is first, and second, safety is first. Measure twice. I don't know what other cliched things we can talk about. Did I bring? I did. So decayed stone. And let's see here. Let's make some frames. Well, I hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day. We are now playing in Alpha 12.3, and I haven't had a lot of time to step on spikes. I haven't had a lot of time to play in Alpha 12.3 because I have been trying to get back going with Ark Survival Evolved. If you are a fan of either me playing that game or of that game and anybody playing it, that would be good news for you. But Ark is so crazy, like grindy. So I've been on the Press Z to Poop server, where Zul'jin and Slipgator and those guys play, because they, and just how am I not hitting you? There you go. And just trying to grind up and get supplies and stuff. Supplies! And it's tough, you know, because those guys get to get on there and play a lot, and I do not. So they are pretty advanced in the ways of dinosaur survival and thrival. But, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to take away from the fact that they're also very good at video games. So they do have that going for them. Okay, I do want to just clear out a little bit of area so we kill ourselves as little as possible. So I just want to, let's clear out the, first thing, we're clearing out this nonsense. Ooh, gross. And we are going to, my idea is we'll bring the wood log spikes out one more level. But here's the deal. We are now in Alpha 12.3, and one of the things that happened is they have nerfed wood log spikes. I'm not entirely sure. I keep trying to split. I still keep trying to split by just right-clicking, but now it is shift right-click. Okay, so, and I want to be careful not to make too many of these because you can't use them for anything else. You can't break them down into, oh, such a hassle. You can't, here, let's just fix this so we stop doing that. You can't break them down into planks like you used to. Thank you very much, Mad Mole. Okay, so I mean, I guess we're not going to be able to know. Whoa! Whoa! I heard tell, right, that there was a crazy. That I bet that's super expensive. Okay, let's just see, right? To get it up to, is it like we got 36? Bonk. 32. So it's 4. So it's 8 scrap to get it to that level. And I wonder if it's worth it. Because we do not have a ready source of metal. There is no cave anywhere near where we are. Flat out none cave anywhere near us. So we do not have a ready source of metal. And it's kind of irritating because never before in this game have resources been this difficult to get a hold of. And I think it has to do with the overcompensation that they did in Alpha 12 with making sure there are deserts, because boy have they made sure there are deserts, am I right? But because of how sandstone generates really far down in a desert, I think that it prevents caves from spawning there. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think that that is the case. So I don't think the caves will spawn in the desert. As a result, with the proliferation of deserts everywhere, there is the absence of caves everywhere. Crazy. I thought for a second there I saw something that it said it gave me the option to pick it up. It was weird. Yep. Okay. I'm not going to try that too much. All right. So I'm a little hesitant to like really go balls to the wall, so to speak, with the spikes if they have been nerfed. Because apparently they take damage whenever they do damage, not just when they're hit. So I guess they have like a durability now, like a tool would. So if we do the thing where we put them underwater to keep the gore blocks from forming, it's going to be really hard to get down and repair them, because the theory of the put them underwater is that you won't have to mess with them after that. So I'm thinking that maybe we just do one more row around, and then we hold off on putting them underwater until such time as we understand the mechanics of them, or at least we've had a chance to play with them a little bit more. So we will do that. So let's just collect these because we'll need them. And then we're going to head off to the forest. To cut down some trees. And another thing we need to do is we need to loot the town, because I'm pretty sure that everything has respawned by now, and we need stuff. So let me just check. That's weird. Untouched, touched, untouched, touched. Yeah, so everything in the town has respawned. Why can't I just get to you? Why can't I reach through the bars? I kind of want to get to you because I kind of want to get to him. Let's see, do we think that it's faster through the bars or through the wall? Let's try the wall. And we're probably going to find... Oh, what are you? Oh. Oh, yes. This is awesome entertainment. Come on. Well, whatever this is, I want to make my house out of it. Holy schmoly. I'm starting to think the iron bars would have been a better bet. Or the roof. What's the roof made out of? Same stuff? For sure. Wow. Okay. So is this the new... What is this? Is this cobblestone? Some kind of reinforced super secret cobblestone? Because this is not unlike any cobblestone I have ever seen. Is this a special block that only appears... No, can I get to you and the guy? Really? He ain't even holding? He ain't even holding? That's ridiculous. At least he had something for the pain. Okay, well, let's see here. Which forest shall we... Let's head down. Let's head down south. Let's head down south and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So I am going to collect some logs and... Oh, you know what? Maybe we're going to engage in glorious combat. So... Part of Alpha 12.3 is that we now have metal. Wait, who? Somebody see me over here? Yeah. Is that we now have metal tipped arrow or bolts for the crossbow, which are really effective, I guess, if you can hit them. They are less effective. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did you survive a shot to the head with a metal tipped crossbow bolt? Video games, sometimes I wonder whose side you're on. Yeah, I hate the crossbow. I really do. I really hate the crossbow. Yep. Don't like it. I'd rather use a bow, because at least the bow gives you the arrow tip to aim with. That, you've got that metal bar. And even if you put their heads on the metal bar, you're gonna miss. So let's just do this. Yep, I now like the crossbow better than nothing, and I like the bow better than the crossbow. Which is... I mean, that's messed up. I mean, I've been playing 7 Days to Die for a lot of days, and never in my wildest would I have thought that this would be the case. The crossbow was always the preferred weapon of choice. So, I mean, now I kind of regret, because I made a bunch of metal-tipped crossbow bolts, just kind of thinking it was going to be awesome. And now I stand corrected, so I will stick with you, my trusty bow, until we've got guns. And I need to start for sure collecting scrap lead, because we ain't finding a cave anytime soon. Alright, well, I'm going to cut down a bunch of trees, which is going to go a lot like that. And so I'm going to cut away, and I will be right back. And we're back. As you can see, I have deforested this area quite a bit. Whoa. Hi. That was which reminds me, that was something I have forgot to mention about Alpha 12.3. Okay, you know what? I hate you. I hate you so much. That was something I forgot to mention about Alpha 12.3. The stack limits on pretty much almost a lot of things, most things, has changed to 500. So that's why I have a stack of 289 logs. So I asked Mad Mole why, if that was a feature or an accident, because there was nothing about it in the 12.3 patch notes, and he said that that is making way for some new blah blah blah. Because sometimes the way the Fun Pips do it is they will implement partial things in order to get ready for new features coming. So I don't know how any of that works, but all I know is that it is on purpose, but who knows how permanent it is. So as of right now in Alpha 12.3, you are able to stack most things that stack to 64 will not stack to 500. So there was some hue and cry in the forums about how it's unrealistic to carry 500 logs and in one slot of inventory, to which I say, you know what, if you're carrying more than one log and anything else, it's unrealistic. So there's, you know, there's a difference, I think, between a game and a survival simulator. A survival simulator would be boring as, because most of us would die in an apocalyptic type setting, because I mean that's the premise of every apocalyptic story, right? Is most of the folks are zombies. So by definition, most people do not survive the apocalyptic event. Because otherwise, if there was an apocalypse and only one or two of us turned into zombies, we'd probably be able to handle it. So yes, I have deforested a great amount of area, and you can also see that I deflowered it as well. Wait, no, phrasing. I picked a lot of flowers. So that's some pig. What are you running from, pig? Is there a bear? All right. Well, in the midst of fighting with the ladies, I got infected. So I have been struggling with stamina. I probably should have just come back to the house and had an antibiotic, but I did not. So, yeah, we should probably just do it. So, yeah, I also gathered some coal, so that'll be helpful. But man, the cave issue is going to be exactly that, an issue. Because, I mean, we just can't, there is no way to gather potassium nitrate outside of a cave. It's not in the drop tables of anything, and it's not in the loot tables of anything. So, and it's not coming, it's not part of the supplies, loot drops. So, yeah, caves are, that is the only resource, I think, that you can only get in caves, potassium nitrate. Because lead you can get, iron you can get, coal you can now get. So potassium nitrate is the one. So let's take, hey, let's scrap them. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to scrap them. Okay. So let's put you away. And I have now made a concerted effort to keep all metal, foreign and domestic. So, because obviously that is going to be a problem. We've got quite a little supply of coal going here with all these little veins I've been grabbing. So if only we had some potassium nitrate to go with it. You know, other than that, it's just the occasional piece or two of gunpowder that we get from dead zombies. And if, you know, we're using a rifle or, you know, Faith and Begorra, an assault rifle, or not an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, we are going to struggle with ammunition because each one of those rifle bullets, the 7.62, require 3 gunpowder. And forget about, like, you know, pipe bombs or TNT or anything using the gunpowder charges. I mean, there's no scenario where that's going to happen. Okay, what am I stuck in? I'm stuck in here? Whoa, how did... Whoa. How am I over here? I was over there, right? Now I'm over here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like what I don't understand. Yeah, we gotta start hunting some bears and getting some bear stew. Once we've got our crops going well, we can do that very thing. Okay, we were running out of daylight, so I do want to get as much done as possible out here. Be very careful, because apparently that spot wants to kill us. And we're gonna have to do something about this car too, huh? Can we move it? It's moving. Can you see how it's moving ever so slightly? We could do a whole episode where I'm just pushing this car. That would be awesome. Do you know how many subscribers I would get if I did episodes like that? And I just told stories about cars, pushing cars, hoods of cars, windshields. It would be awesome. I think it would depend a lot on if I picked really good background music. That's usually the key. Oh, sorry. You know what? I said that I would turn Skype off when I played 7 Days to Die. And because somebody said, please turn off your Skype because I keep thinking my Skype is going off. So I said I would do that. But then that was quickly followed by me not doing that. Okay, so let's do... And I am super hesitant to make a bunch of log spikes at once, simply because they don't scrap. What? Oh, behind me. Wait, in front of me. How am I getting hurt on the spike I haven't placed? Let's experiment. No, I am not. That was weird. Okay. And we are quickly running out of daylight. Let's make a path. Make a path, people. Spikes. You are not people. It's weird that the undamaged spikes you cannot pick up, but if you break a damaged spike, you can pick it up. That seems inconsistent. Okay, prove me wrong. Okay, let's... get these placed. Oh man, and it is now officially nighttime. The nighttime music has played. Oh wait, I made way too many. I thought I had the whole other side to go. I forgot that I had started back here. And this is going to take a ton of scrap iron. literally 2,000 pounds of scrap iron. Alright, so let's make a bunch of... Yeah, what the heck. Let's make a bunch of you. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to find something real quick with an inventory. Is there anything around here? Like a garbage or something? There's a garbage. And put my scrap iron. You're not garbage, you're dirt. I'm going to put my scrap iron into something. Because I don't want to accidentally upgrade it to scrap iron. Because I don't want to accidentally double upgrade it. So let's get... Oh, we're not doing this again, are we? And let's try to get this done as quickly as possible. It is very hard to walk straight in a diagonally direction without straying a little in your pathing. Okay, that was fun. And so let's make a bunch of wood frames. And those now, I guess, stack over 64. And we're going to get up and stay on the outerly edge and get these placed real quick. So if you've been enjoying my 7 Days to Die content and you are not subscribed, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. And we will have daily 7 Days to Die content, and very, very soon some Ark Survival Evolved. So that will be fun. So, and if you enjoyed the video itself, you know, hit the like button. That also would be greatly appreciated. And if you have any feedback, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And I'm pausing a lot because I'm terrified that I'm going to... Why am I not getting any hordes? Somebody was saying in the comments that since 12.3, they've not been getting wandering hordes or night hordes. And it just occurred to me that I am not getting any hordes. I'm getting zombies, obviously, because you've seen me kill them. Huh. I hope that's not a thing now. Because I would hate to have to go back to 12.1 again. I'm also going to do a tutorial or two. I'm going to do a tutorial, real quick one, on how to move your player file from one game to another so that you can join your friends in their worlds while bringing your supplies. So I hope that will be helpful to you, and also a tutorial on how to downgrade your version of 7 Days to Die to a previous version. So all those things will be coming to your eyeballs very soon. But we're out of time for now, so if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one? Where? In the comment section below. I think we got this place tightened up pretty good. We'll have to see how these spikes perform before we start doing stuff like water and all that. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.